name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Camera by Ed Sheeran from his new album Play. Beautiful little song. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which really helps me out, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi, but I'd love to know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, and I've got a capo on fret number 2. Now at the very beginning of the song, there's a little intro. It's kind of like a piano part, but I thought I'd sort of put it onto guitar. It goes like this. So to play that, we're going to play the G string and the E string at the same time. That lasts for 3 beats, so it's 1, 2, 3. We then play B1, and then play the open G and B strings in bar 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It then does that again in bars 3 and 4. And then just plays a B3 on beat 2 and of bar, oh sorry, beat 3 and of bar 4. So the whole line goes. So that's just a little intro-y part that you can play. On to the next line. So this is where he starts singing the verse. Now the first 8 bars are literally just this. So it's just the open G string and B1, and you just play those 2 strings. It's 8 per bar, and you've got 8 bars of it. So 1 bar is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 8 bars of it. It then carries on into bar 6, where we've got this. So we've got a C chord, first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger A3, and you play the middle 4 strings, so that's a C chord, into bar 7, and you're going to play the same chord, but you take your third finger off and just play the D2, the G and the B1. That's a C over E. Into bar 8, you take your finger off of the D string and you play the open D with open G and B1. It's kind of a C over D. And then in bar 9, you put your third finger on E3. That'll mute off, hopefully, the A string so it doesn't ring. Then you've got the open D, open G, and B1. That's kind of like a G sus4 chord. So bars 6, 7, and 8 go. And they repeat, so you play it twice through. So that all makes up like the first kind of verse. So the first 8 bars, first bar repeats around 8 times, and then you carry on and play bars 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then repeat those. That then goes on to the next line, which is the pre-chorus. It sounds like this. So for that, A minor 7, first finger on B1, second finger on D2, playing from the A string downwards. We're going to play 2 per bar, so we've got. We then go to a G chord, third finger E3, second finger E3 nearest to your face, first finger on A2. 2 of those. And then into bar 12, you can play any type of F. I've wrote kind of an easy version of it. So first finger on B1, second finger on G2, third finger A3, little finger D3, playing the middle 4 strings, and you've got 2 bars of it, so you're going to play it 4 times. So the first 4 bars of that line, bars 10, 11, 12 and 13 go. Then have another bar of A minor 7, then a bar of G, and then a bar of F, and then you have a rest in bar 17, so you don't play anything in bar 17. Okay, so let's try that whole of that pre-chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that takes us to the chorus. Now, the first chorus sounds like this. So for that, we play a C chord, and into the next bar on beat 2, you're going to play an A minor 7. So you got 2, 3, 4, 1. So hopefully that makes sense. So you play C, lasts for 4 beats plus 1 beat in the next bar, and then on beat 2, you play the A minor in the next bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then go to an E minor chord, just A2 and D2. And it's going to do a similar idea. That's going to last for 4 beats in that bar and then an extra beat. And then on beat 2 of the next bar, you go to a G chord. So bars 18, 19, 20 and 21 go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that repeats 3 times, so let's play that 3 times around. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It then carries on into bar 22, where it goes. So bars 22 and 23 are the same as the first 2 bars. So C, going to that A minor 7 chord, and then into bar 24, we're going to play D3 and G2 at the same time, and then D3, G2 and the B string. It's then going to go to, in the next bar, D3 with my first finger flat across G1 and B1. And then we're going to play it again, but add your little finger to E3 and get that F minor, well it's actually F minor 9. So bars 24 and 25 go. So if we play bars 22, 23, 24 and 25, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the whole chorus. Then we get 2 bars of a little interlude that goes. So for that, put your first finger flat across E3 and B3. Little finger on G5. Third finger on D5. And you're going to play down D5, G5, B3, E3, back to B3, back to G5. So it's... It just does that twice for those 2 bars. Up to speed is. That takes us to the second verse, which sounds like this. So for that, we've got a C chord, and we're going to play the A string, so A3, and then go down, down, up on the chord. So into the next bar, bar 29, and we do the same idea. We're going to play the E string first, and then down, down, up on a C chord. You don't have to worry about getting all the way to that A string, just kind of the bottom 4 strings will work on that. Into bar 30, take all your fingers off apart from your first finger on B1, and you play the D string, and then the bottom 4 strings down, down, up. And then into the next bar, it's kind of that G sus4, third finger E3, first finger stays on B1, and it goes down, down, up. So the whole line goes. And that repeats around 4 times in that second verse. That takes us to a pre-chorus, which is almost the same as the first pre-chorus that we played. The only exception is in bar 35. In the previous one, it was just an F chord, but in here we've got a C chord, and then it goes to A2, A, and then E3. So it goes. So bar 35 goes. So we play the C chord, A2, A, E3. So you've got the whole line then, a bar of A minor, bar of G, bar of F, that C with the, then goes down to the A2, A, E3, bar of A minor, bar of G, a bar of F, and then a bar of rest. So let's try that pre-chorus. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that takes us to the next chorus. It's exactly the same as the previous chorus. You could add a few extra strums, make it a bit bigger sounding, something like this. So on that, I was kind of just going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then changing to the A minor chord. So that kind of idea, or you could just play it straight. That takes us to the bridge, which goes like this. So we've got an A minor chord. You're going to play each one of these chords twice, I suppose. And then got a G sharp augmented, which is kind of like A minor, but the root note's gone down to G sharp. For that, I'm just putting my second finger on E4, first finger on D2, and little finger on G5. I then, in the next bar, move my second finger down to E3. And play those same chords. So you've got this G sharp augmented, C over G. Then a D over F sharp, which is first finger E2, second finger on G2, third finger B3. Mute off the A string, so D over F sharp, 2 bars of F, then a bar of G, and then hit 1 G in bar 55. So that bridge will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got a little interlude, which goes like this. So for that, you've got a C chord for a bar, A minor 7 for a bar, E minor for a bar, G for a bar, then C for a bar, A minor 7 for a bar, and then into bar 62. We're going to play an F, but we're just going to play B1, G2, and D3, and then this F minor 9 in bar 63. So third finger on D3, first finger flat across G1 and B1. And little finger on E3. So that's F minor 9. So the whole of that line, 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and this is a chorus, but it's slightly different. We're just going to play the chords C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, and then a bar of rest for this first part of it. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. And then the last line is the same as we've done the chorus before, but without any repeats. So. So that's the same, and then you're just going to do an F minor chord, which is your first finger flat across E, B, and the G strings at the first fret. Third finger D4, D3. That holds on for 2 bars, and then you just play a C chord to finish. So that last line will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell, leave me some comments in the comment section. I do read every single comment, so please, even if you just want to say hi, I'd love to know where in the world you're watching me from. I'm just making this video from my home in England. You guys are all around the world, so let me know what country you come from. Let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want to print the tabs off for the song, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Also, one last thing, I've got a new guitar techniques channel. It's called Andy Hillier 2. Genius name, I know. Go and check that out for more guitar techniques, guitar licks, that kind of stuff. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.